Hello and welcome to another Inverted Access stream. Tonight we're taking a look at Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. I should say today we're looking at it because it is daytime right now. But I'm off from my normal job today, so we will play some Lovers. Let me turn down the sound a little bit. The music is actually really good, but I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. But yeah, don't turn down the music in your own game when you're playing this. Alright, here we go. This game's meant for 2 players. I'm only playing single player right now, so you can use an AI companion. I like the little dog here, Doppler. And I am on the 2nd galaxy. This is the little in-between world where you can refill your power as well as a couple other things. You get like little power-ups, stuff like that. Ugh, metal gem, I don't even want it. Can't really hear the game. Just leave the metal gem right there. I like the power-up gems the best, the metal gem probably the worst. I guess I could put this gem on the booster. The metal gem I don't want on there. Anyways. So there's a good chance to show off the ship real quick. So there's 4 different areas on the ship, 4 different turrets on the 4 corners. There's also a massive blasting weapon. There's the navigation panel, there's a map, and then there's a shield that you control. So there's lots of different things to run around and control in this game. You can also give commands to your little co-op or your single player animal to tell them which station to man. And here we go. There's also a map station. This actually looks like a little bit smaller level. Unleashed some little bad guys over there. These little germ things hold these bad guys in them, but they're not terribly difficult, although I'm not doing great right now. There we go. Ugh, metal gems. So it's random which gem you get, but I'm not a big fan of the metal gem at all. I like the power gem, which makes your weapon just more powerful. The metal gem makes it like a large swinging swinging like a mace type thing, which I don't like as much. So we're done over here already. We'll head down next. I always kind of like to put the shield kind of in the direction that we're driving, since that's generally where a lot of the enemies will come from. Da-na-na. So far it's been really cool. I've really enjoyed the game. I mean, it's meant for cooperative play. but it's really good in single player too, I think. Oh shit. Put the dog on the shield. He's quite good on the shield. There we go. I'm kind of worried about this big one. Although I do need to work on these little ones. Holy shit. Oh, dog, you have to make that block. I yell at the dog a lot. So now I have 3 of these big guys. Oh, I should have launched the super weapon while it was over here. So you see that I'm kind of in a current, so like I don't have to navigate, so I can shoot and have the dog cover shield. Or we could do vice versa too, but the dog's usually pretty good at the shield. Saved a little frog guy there. Each level you're out to save like 10 space frogs or space bunnies. There's I'm sorry, there's 5 per level. There's 10 per level, but you only actually have to save 5 of them. Okay, there we go. And we saved 4. I guess they were inside that little guy. They give you health back, which is really, really nice. So I'm back at full life. Gator sniffles. No, I just took the day off. I didn't know how big of a party I was going to have for Super Bowl. So if I wanted to get kind of loaded, I wanted to give myself that opportunity. It didn't really end up happening. I did have a few drinks, but nothing, you know, that I couldn't have gone to work. But I just took the day off. Whoops, we have another enemy here. I have 13 days off to use before July. Shit. So, figured I might as well use one. When you play this game single player, you definitely have to put in a good amount of patience. Like, I mean, even probably co-op, you do have to be a bit patient. Oh, there we go. Got my 5 little frogs. Just to make sure you don't make any big mistakes that's going to cause massive damage to your ship. But in single player, probably even more so. Fire this super weapon is pretty cool. Except to just launch those things. Take them out at least. Of course, it shuts off right before then. Okay, dude. If you're not going to attack me, I can't do anything about it. Let's see where we want to go. Let's go ahead and check down first, so we've got a long ways to go. I can jump in the driver's seat and propel us there much quicker. Sometimes I'll have the dog on the cannon, but a lot of times I'll just have him on the shield, because it's really good at the shield, and then I can take kind of my time when I'm firing my weapons. Alright, so breaking out of the current, try and avoid those things. That's what generate those little sharks, or these little pill things, but kind of some of them are impossible to avoid. Damn it. I have to kill them. I am going, yeah, just right down here. Let's move the shield to the front. We're probably, dog, go down here. Move the shield to the front. Probably going to get swarmed from all sides, so I'll probably end up putting him back on the shield, but let's see what happens down here. Got a bunny behind a bunch of things. Yeah, let's switch. Well, if it's just these guys, me and this dog can take them out. Let's see. lots of them. That was stupid of me to shoot that high one. Uh-oh. I've made a huge mistake. I thought me and the dog would be able to handle him, but that was really, really bad. I should have had the dog on the shield. At the very least, I should have had the shield. Holy shit. Pointed in the right direction. Ugh. Last little stupid one. Come on. Just use this thing. There we go. I'm only watching because I want you to bitch about it having a platinum. Did bitch about a game having a platinum? I don't remember that. I always like when games have platinums. Or was he saying this game didn't deserve a platinum or something? Because it's definitely pretty big. Don't hit that thing. Damn it. I suck. And if I had a few more power gems, my turrets would be a little bit stronger, but I keep getting the stupid beam gems and metal gems, but I really want the power gems. Okay, we should be in the clear for at least a minute. Oh, I'm gonna hit that one. Gotta go take these guys out. Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. No, I knew you were just joking around. Huh, I didn't notice that. I should probably dig it up and see it, because I probably would have said something. I might have. I don't always respond to Vidge. So I should probably get out of here. I could go to that flashing heart beacon thing because that's the exit, but I'm trying to get all the little rabbits or frogs or whatever, because there's a trophy for getting all of them. So I'm trying to do it in my first run. And it's really not that hard. So far I've been able to get all 10 every time. I'd be doing just fine this time if I didn't screw up so bad on those sharks. Those little mini sharks or whatever you want to call them. Let's go. Man, there's so many. Can I go any other way, or is this the only way I can go? There's pancakes here? If so, hello pancakes. No. You use a shield. I'm gonna just eliminate these things, so I don't have to worry about them later. There we go. So it says there's a little mystery box down there. Yeah, let's go shoot this. And it is a gift. Maybe it will be a power gem. Yes. Where do I want to put it? Man, I don't have any power gems on any of these. No wonder my ship is so weak. There we go. So now at least we have one. Each side has one. I mean, I guess I can, well, no, because I don't like the metal gems at all. I was going to say, I guess I could use the metal gems until I get more power gems, but I actually don't like the metal gem at all. I think the unpowered up turret is better than the metal gem. This time we'll have the dog use the shield, and we won't just fire like crazy. I'm going to go to the one that's more powered up. Okay, so I'm still firing like crazy, but at least the shield is being way more effective than two shooters. The shield is super, super, super important. Let's just go go ahead and get rid of these. Easier than dealing with them later or accidentally triggering them later. Okay, let's head up. Oh, we got more. No problem. Probably shouldn't have started 3 of them at the same time. Yeah, that was my bad. Okay, that was crap by me. I actually want to get in like a better position so where I can really only get attacked from one area. Because when I save this little frog guy, we're gonna get attacked. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm probably screwed just because they're coming from 2 different angles. There we go. Ooh, a heart, that's helpful. Back to navigating, kind of still in a crappy place health-wise. That's my health bar on the left side, and then the count is 7 out of 5 is the number of little frogs that I've saved. I'm guessing the next couple of areas are going to look very similar. I don't want to go this way. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone enjoyed the Super Bowl yesterday. I didn't love it. I mean, the team I was cheering for lost, so that always sucks. But besides that, I thought it was a little bit of a dull game. Kind of poorly played by the Panthers, I thought. The Denver defense was really good. Yeah, it is kind of weird, Gator, but so there's 10 in each level, but you really only need 5, so that's why it's counting up on the left side higher than the right side. So I've got more than my 5, but I have 7 now, but it'll go 10. It'll go up to 10. But whoops, it is kind of weird that it just doesn't tell you how many out of 10 you have. There we go. We've got a little mystery box here. I kind of just want it to be a heart more than a gem, but we shall find out. It was a heart, probably a good thing. And I don't know why I'm not using my power blade, because that could actually really help here, or it could really screw me, but let's go for it. Because one time it'll swing around once and it will open all these guys, and then it'll swing around again. It should kill them. There we go. Definitely should have used that last time too. Yeah, it's probably more manic with 2 players locally playing Gator. But yeah, it's actually a rather patient game. Especially in single player, but you can't just go flying into things because you have to plan, who's going to cover shield, who's going to cover this, who's going to cover that. Man, where are all these guys coming from? You could have a cat. You could, I have a dog as my pet, but you could have a cat man a turret, and then it would be kittens shooting underwater, like what you're looking for, George. And also, welcome, George. So again, I'm gonna kind of tuck myself in here, so I should be kind of protected from 3 sides. Whoops. Bit too far though. That was pretty poor. Go ahead and launch this again. Doesn't look like we're getting attacked by any big ones this time. That's nice. Back on the road. It looked like only one more area left to check. Yeah, that far left area. And then we should be good to go. So, there's a good chance I'll survive unless I get hit by something big. We shall see. If you die, you do have to start over, so you definitely want to be careful. The game does also have procedurally generated levels, so the level would play very similar to this level, probably with tons of these little germ sharks or whatever, but it wouldn't be laid out the exact same way. I'm going to go ahead and kill this one and just get it out of the way. Oh, he's on it. I thought I had him on the shield. Good dog. And then we go here, here. And there should be two. The final two rabbits should both be up here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone's really gotten into Nom Nom Galaxy since it came out on Plus. A few people got into Helldivers a little bit. Helldivers I actually kind of find to be a pretty dull game. Oh shit, what the hell is that? Yeah, I might be in trouble. I've never fought one of these things before. Yeah, he's sucking me into mines that he's laying, which is not a good thing. Definitely need the dog to be on point for me to have a chance here. Gotta be getting close to dead, I think. Maybe, I don't know. No, I'm getting close to dead though. Yeah, I definitely did not expect to. Shit. I definitely did not expect to have like a little boss character pop up right there. How are you liking Kingdoms of Amalur? I played a little bit of it and then I kind of got burnt out, so I stopped playing it. Well, that didn't go well. Next time I'll try and find that boss first and not save it for last. Beam gem. Lame. Need a power gem. Honestly, you could restart this until you got the gem you wanted, but I'm not interested in like grinding out gems in this little area. Oh, I should put the other beam gem on my thruster though. It's okay, it's not my favorite. So I think the layout of this level is going to look a little different. Let's find out. Yeah, it is laid out differently. So it's very similar. It's going to be a very similar level, but yeah. At the time I loved Amalur and its combat. Now I find it tedious. It's a bit simplistic for sure, George. Gator, yeah, I lost all my progress in that level because I died. So I'm back at 0 bunnies. Unfortunately. But I'll survive. I mean, it was kind of my fault. Because I dug myself such a hole in that first area. Like I never had my full power back. Now we got guys to kill already. Like, I just need to be more patient and make sure to kill these guys and only fight so many at a time. Oh, there's a little power-up up here I need to grab first. This beam booster is actually not the best for this level. Crap. Because it, like, fires. Shit. A bad start already. Come on, dude, just guard that side. Good, a power gem, that's what I needed. I'm actually gonna put it on the bottom. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely a long game. I bought the DLC because it's cheap, but that might not have been the best idea. Okay, let's go. Just because, I mean, it's already long enough without the DLC. I need to get to the Mass Effect games. I think, I mean, I just gotta force myself to play Mass Effect 2, because I really want to play it. And I've heard great things about it, but I just haven't brought myself to do it yet. Okay, so same sort of plan here. I'm gonna jump into the current so that it can drive us, although, yeah, there we go. And I'll work on taking out these huge things. Count on the dog to take care of our shields. We should be okay. Oh, we got one over here. Nice save, dog. I also need to do a little bit better at not hitting those things if it's not necessary to. There we go. Move up here. Nice job, dog. You should almost be dead, yeah. To the left side. And we're gonna hit that, of course. Swarmed. Come on, dog. That one was on you. I'm gonna use this. Nice. Nice job, Sawblade. Again. Man, I gotta stop hitting these little bubble things. Oh, down, up. Yeah, I'm struggling. Now that's not gonna do shit. It helped a bit. More than I expected it to. There we go. I really like Mass Effect 1, even though it was kind of hard. Like, I think Mass Effect 2 is more action RPG and less just straight RPG, so I think I'll like it more. Yeah, I think I've had I had Mass Effect 3 on 360. I think I had them both on 360, and then my 360 got banned, so I bought the PS3 versions from GameStop for super cheap because they're super easy to find. Let's just head up. Well, it looks like we have 4 areas to explore again. I'm hoping we can find the kind of boss guy that killed me last time early, so that... Don't hit that. Good. So that I don't go through, you know, and save 8 of these dudes just to die at the last one. And I really should be patient and just take these out at one at a time. That would be the best bet, just to get them the hell out of the way. There we go. I'm gonna do this one too. No, no damage at all on the shield. The shield is permanent. It actually, it's not great for these shark guys, but it definitely reflects like projectiles. So enemies with projectiles, it's really good. It's a beam shield, so like it'll actually bounce their attacks back at them. All right, let's start clearing this stuff out again. I usually keep the dog on the shield for the most part, just because it's really essential to have this shield, you know, protect you. Little gift, that's nice. Hopefully it's a power gem. It is. Excellent. Let's put it over here. Power gem just increases the rate of speed of fire, and possibly also the power of your turrets. The metal gem creates a large, like a battering type thing. It's not very good. And then the beam gem shoots beams, which are very powerful, but it's a much slower fire. And there's a lot of crap in this one. Alright, let's start over here. See, as long as I can keep these little sharks to whoops, that was one too many. As long as I can keep these little sharks from only attacking one side, I'm just fine. Yeah, online co-op would have been awesome. Nice job. The dog's really good at rotating that shield back and forth when necessary. Oh, and he missed that. Right as I say that, he completely misses it for no reason. But usually he's pretty good at it. Anyways, I think we're done here. Hey, so-called. Excuse me, I had a hair in my throat or something. Gross. No, I have today off. I just took it off because of Super Bowl in case I got too drunk and didn't want to go into work, so I always take it off. Well, I've taken it off like the last 3 years. And it wasn't necessary. I mean, I could have definitely worked, but I had the day off, so I took it. Or I had the time, so I took it. Oh, shit. See, it's good for that, but it's stupid when it's springing them, like it's launching them open. Alright, I gotta stop being greedy and just go kill them. There we go. So yeah, I should be working, but I'm not. I need to go get some food here in a little bit, though, or eat some food. I don't know if I'll just eat at home or what. Where are we off to next? Let's go check to the left. I'm scared of that fish thing now. He messed me up for sure. I got a feeling he's here. Yeah, he's definitely here. Let's see if I can't shoot him from a distance. Nope, I'm gonna have to get a little bit closer. But yeah, he messed me up real good. There he is. Damn, dude, you gotta protect that shield, dude. That's better, dog. Oh, we're still over here. Of course, he's on the one side where I only have the single blaster. Now we got a double. Good, good. Except I'm in no position to actually attack him. Huh. He looks like he has a lot of HP. Oh, there we go. He's starting to crack. Shit. Shit. Ah, phew. Now I got a lot of these guys, but this shouldn't be too bad. Much better this time. I don't play PC games ever, so what's in it though, so-called? Let's go all the way back down. Whoops. This game is actually the Indie Box game for February, which I think I'm going to renew my subscription, but I still don't have my January one. It takes, I mean, they use UPS Innovations to ship it out, which is like the worst possible way you could ship something out. It takes forever. Once UPS hands it off to the post office just sits on it. You lose like its tracking ability while it's sitting kind of in limbo. It's just really bad. So that's one thing that I'm really not digging about Indie Box. Is that it's supposed to be delivered on Saturday and it wasn't. I mean, it was shipped out over a week ago now. And I still don't have it. Maybe I'm just being impatient, but... They actually started shipping their boxes 2 weeks ago, and first of all, I was last on the list to get it shipped. Like, I didn't get it shipped till the last day they did shipping. And now it's taking forever, so... Definitely not a great first impression. I thought it would be more like Gamefly, where they kind of get, like, as a new member, they'd give you a little bit of a priority. Wow, yeah, it's a pretty big grouping of games. That's like, are those all Ubisoft games? Let's see. Yeah, they are. That's a nice group. How much is that for the bundle? Do you have to beat the average or whatever to get those? I've kind of like stopped paying so much attention to Humble Bundle because they have so many different things now. Like they have the Humble Store and they have... Come on, dude. They have just like so many different Humble things. It's hard to pay attention to just which ones are like the really good deals and which ones are more just like a Steam client sale or things like that. Damn, that's a lot of games. That is a lot of games. Did that just launch today? Whoops. Nice. Cool. One more little rabbit. Ah, gotcha. That is a good deal. For PC gamers, that's a really good deal to get caught up on the Ubisoft back catalog. I just don't game on PC enough. I'm sure my laptop couldn't run most of those. And then when I do play, I'd rather play on my PlayStation, on my big TV. Just push a button and it's running, so I've never been able to get into PC gaming. And it does have a lot of benefits, but especially for a guy like that likes indie games like I do. But PS4 has been good enough. They've actually been really good on the indie support. Most people hate how much PS4 supports indies because, you know, it dilutes the quality of the library. Yeah, that blasted some dudes out. Whoops. Despite being kind of a smaller level, this level actually has taken quite a while to beat just because I've had to be really patient with these little shark guys. If you guys were here at the beginning of the stream, you saw what happened the first time I busted open too many and I got destroyed in the process. So I have had to be more patient. It's good enough. That's right. Monkey sent me an article that said like Cam Newton goes from Superman to the Incredible Sulk after Super Bowl loss or whatever. He's telling me I need to be able to write like that. I thought that was a pretty hilarious title. Oh, we were also talking about a movie from a few years ago called Good Night and Good Luck. He just added it to his like movie queue thing, and like it has like 93 or 95%, something really high on Rotten Tomatoes. But there's one reviewer who gave it a bad review, and like literally the only comment on Rotten Tomatoes is it's a travesty, which is like a really strong word, I'd say, for a movie like Good Night and Good Luck. Like, I don't know how that could be considered a travesty of a game. Ugh, Metal Gym, get the hell out of here. Well, I got nowhere to put it, so I just throw it right there. I hate Metal Gyms. Alright, now we just got to get over to the heart, and we're good to go. What commercials do you guys like from yesterday? There wasn't too many I liked. I liked the Dan Marino and Alec Baldwin commercial. I thought it was funny. I hated that monkey puppy baby one. I thought that was really stupid. I made comments in the thread, but I hated how many commercials had like talking animals. There was a talking razor. There was a talking picture of Steve Tyler. There's a few other like weird anamorphic things that was like, I don't know, it's too much for me. Almost every break you could count on an animal or something else that's not supposed to be talking. The first Doritos one I liked. That was kind of clever with the pregnant lady. The other one with the puppies I didn't like as much when they like dressed up as a man. Yeah, the sonogram one was good. I didn't pay attention to all of the Jeff Goldblum one. I heard that was kind of funny, the apartments.com. Yeah, I like the Bud Light one with Seth and Amy. That one was funny. Ooh, I get to choose a new ship if I want. We can't access each other's rooms? Ouch. I'm gonna just upgrade my Yamamoto station first. And then we'll get new ships next time. Didn't the Budweiser one have the horses in there for a second? Ooh, I hated that Helen Mirren one about drunk driving that was just like her cussing out drunk drivers or whatever. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that message. I just didn't think it didn't work for me. Hey, Bob Jones. Another Independence Day made you cry tears of sorrow. The Helen Mirren one was the most watched one. I didn't like it at all. Now I got a super blade. This should look... Oh, I'm not going to use it now. I'll use it later. But this super blade should look cool. Another metal gem. Will you get bent and give me a power gem game? I don't need the remover either. I mean, I don't mind another Independence Day. Like, I didn't love the first one that much. So it's not like a huge, like, travesty or anything to me. Big C's is this next level. Now I have everyone sending me IM messages. Sorry guys, give me 1 second, please. Yeah, what was up with Cam not going after the fumble? That pissed me off. Cam Newton looked like shit all game, and I understand that the Broncos defense was good, and I guess they were apparently better than the Seahawks and the Cardinals, who I actually think both have really good defenses. But to me, Cam just looked like garbage. Like, I don't know, he was sick or didn't care or was getting too frustrated. There's going to be a third Independence Day? No, I did not know that. Wait. Yeah, Cam looked bad. I was not impressed with Mr. Newton, which is weird because I have been all season before now. We got an enemy coming from the right. This one will be a little bit, probably more. I'll use the dog more on the guns as well, instead of just the shield. Although I still feel like the shield is really where the dog, when you're playing single player, the easiest way and the best way to play is with the dog on the shield. Yeah, I like the Bourne movies. I never saw the one with what's that guy's name? Oh my god, what's his name? The guy that was in the other Bourne movie. I know you guys know who I'm talking about. But anyway, I never saw that one. I heard it was okay. I like Matt Damon a lot more than him. Jeremy Ritter? Rayner? I think Renner. Yeah, him. That's the guy. Those should die in the water, yeah. Being in the water actually gives you a bit of an advantage. And no disadvantage, just because like you can't drown or anything. Again, those I don't think will penetrate the water, so I don't have to worry about them. Just let my dog do all the work. Perfect. Have the dog go look at the map. Let's continue heading to the right. Yep, I'm like that too. Come on, dog. There you go. Just don't let him get that shot off. I mean, you can shoot that thing so we don't run into it later. The dogs don't ever shoot the explosives, which is annoying. That's cool looking. Okay. Continue this way. Just shoot that thing. I wish the dog would shoot that thing. There we go. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the dog should shoot that thing. I didn't realize it blasted out like that. I got a big enemy over here. Oh shit, let's fly away. We can probably both take them actually. The little AI partner is really, really good. This game's meant to be played in co-op, but if you play it in single player, it's totally playable. The AI just works really, really well. Hey, monkey. Damn, how did I drop to 2 viewers? Everyone just like decided to leave at the same time? Power gem, yeah. Right here. Hey, Mild. We need to start heading upwards. I may need to start putting the dog on the shield so I can just be a little bit more patient. Holy shit. There we go. Beautiful. Dog is kicking ass right now. Should be one more guy right there. Nice job, dog. I should have jumped into the water and done it this way, but oh well, too late now. There you go. Big old, like, water planets are kind of cool. Oh shit. Get off of it! Ugh. Once in a while you do get, like, stuck on the... Huh, that was weird. I think I'm gonna bring the dog on the shield just to help us out. Yeah, the dog is best on the shield. Me and Monkey have had good conversations about this game already. Good God. Holy shit. Tons of enemies. I need some health, seriously. Big time. Let's kill all these guys while we're out here. Come on. Ever so slightly further and I could hit them. There we go. Not too far though. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed. And the point of the game, the point of the game is to find the 10 or 5 space bunnies, space frogs, whatever. You got to rescue these little space guys from each level, and you kind of work as a 2-man team to do that. It's like it looks like there's 3 up here, which will be nice. Although I'm sure there's gonna be tons of enemies around. Jump over here. I'm gonna ram into that wall hard because the dog isn't catching it with the shield. I'm gonna try and get in a safe place. Well, that is gonna be annoying. There we go. Save the little froggies. That is so annoying. Come on, man. Ram into the wall again and again. Cool. Oh, got a whole second round of it. That was a stupid idea. This level is not going well. And again. Heart helps a good amount. Looks like there's one more dude still up here. Maybe I should have had the dog firing and me navigating, I don't know. Oh, it was just an enemy blowing that shit. I should have killed him forever ago. I thought it was like a current or something. It's good to know next time if I don't make it this time. See, there's an enemy up there, right? Still shooting at him. There you go. That's why I need the dog on the shield always. Thanks, monkey. Hit the wall less. Wonderful insight. Well, it is made like real life, Mild, so I'm pretty sure it's just monsters. No, I have not beaten this game. I'm almost to the second boss. There's 4 bosses. You know what? I need him on shields. As much as I want him on attack duty, I'm gonna need him on shields. That's the stuff. Yeah, if I beat it, I probably still wouldn't be playing it unless I was going for a few extra trophies, but... It actually doesn't come out till tomorrow, so I just got it for review a couple days ago, so I haven't been playing it long. And I didn't actually play any games yesterday because I was doing Super Bowl stuff. Kind of want to explore the rest of the planet, but I also kind of want to, you know, survive. Seems like as long as I stay underwater, I'm much safer. Yeah. Whoops. That's a bad thing about this beam, is it like launches me a little bit farther than I'd like it to. Shit. Actual enemies that can swim underwater. The little enemy designs are really cool, like these little boats, alien space boats that float on these weird water planets. No, everyone knows that that's just an urban legend, monkey. Currents have nothing to do with the moon. Oh, we got another guy coming. The radar is super important as well. Keep an eye on the enemies' locations. So it looks like most of this planet's been cleared. We're gonna have to go over to that other big planet and do it all over again. guy I don't really have to worry about, actually, because his rockets don't pierce the water. Well, let's just go to the right. You're good on shields, right, dog? Good job, dog. Although that was mostly me, but I'll still give the dog credit. See, positive reinforcement is signs of a good leader. Even when the leader does all the work himself and the dog is just dragging the team along, you still got to give positive reinforcements to the dog. Is there bunnies up here? Probably not going to say. I doubt there's anything up there. We shall continue on. Nice one, Mild. That's why we always love having you in the stream. Wait, is that a pun? I'm going to have to ask Killick. Or maybe Monkey, since he's the one who raged on whether or not it was a pun in the first place. Well, my phone thinks I'm trying to talk to it and give it commands. Hide in the water like a man. Oh, shut up, phone. Because dogs have paws. Excellent. Ooh, there's some hearts up there. We shall go grab some after this enemy dies. And there's some bunnies down there. I'll just grab one of these hearts. They're little heart planets that have lots of hearts on them. Everything about this game is very cute, with the lack of a better term. Whoops. That wasn't meant to do that, but whatever. I guess it's too late now. Try not to hit that wall, Tyler. Destroy that little mine shooting thing and head inward. We'll see what it looks like in here. So we're on a little current, so it looks like I'll be okay to not have to worry about controlling things here for a minute. That's only gonna get one. Oh yeah, I got that second one. Very nice. An autocorrect. What was your favorite commercial from the Super Bowl, Monkey? No, the map, dog. The map. Okay, so we got more down there. Looks like we have a little secret box up there. I'm gonna go grab that first. We'll put the dog back on shield. I feel bad for having the dog do shield all the time because it's more fun to like be able to command both of us around. But it's just so much safer when the dog is on the shield. It gives me a second to like actually take my time to go fire. Oh, you stupid dog. Why don't you put it in front of his face? Okay, here we are. Yeah, that beam shield is excellent to bounce off the little weapons. Whoops. Nice job. Nice job, dog. Power jam. Hell yeah. That is what I want. Now I have a super powerful weapon. It doesn't seem any more powerful to me. Oh well. Yeah, I'm kind of like that too, Monkey. Like, there was nothing that super stood out to me commercial-wise. Which it's kind of been like that. I think that, I don't know, maybe just growing older, I become more cynical and don't laugh at stuff anymore. I don't think talking dogs are funny. I like that commercial. I think it was about the razor. I don't know if it's the one where the razor was talking to him or whatever. But then, like, the dude was in the shower, and then, like, the guy steps out of the back of the shower to, like, hawk the razor, and the other dude just, like, looks at him. I thought that was kind of clever. I laughed at that. Okay, let's get going. Whoops. I didn't mean to pop open that last thing just because it didn't really need it that bad. So I got the bunnies in there. I still have 5 more to get though. Nice. Probably some over here. Let's see what's over here. Well, there's a radar to help me find more, so that's not bad. They're both in the big planet down at the bottom. Hey, Sage. I had seen that Pokemon commercial already. It was weird that it was like a Pokemon commercial, because like the first 40 seconds weren't a Pokemon commercial. And then all of a sudden it's like, bam, here's Pokemon. I thought there was supposed to be, I had heard there was supposed to be a Captain America commercial. Was there one and I just missed it, or was there not one? For the new Captain America movie? Oh, I missed it. Was Spider-Man in it? Alright, I need to stop doing dumb shit and actually fight some of these guys. Yeah, I didn't really like the TMNT trailer. But to me, like, and I didn't see the first new Ninja Turtles. But to me, it like looks like it's all action, and to me, the Ninja Turtles were like more goofy stuff with like a little bit of action, not like hardcore, all-out action. So to me, the tone doesn't feel right. They also look really weird, the Ninja Turtles. Nice job, dog. Dog is all over everything. I need to go turn my furnace on. It's cold in here. Just kind of exploring all this smoky area. So that's what happens when you reach the end of the map. You kind of get hit by this big gust of wind that blows you back into the map. We have some rabbits here. Gonna have to drive up a little bit further. Oops. Oh shit. We fought one of those things before. And he got away from my saw blade too, asshole. This guy's kind of a huge jerk. Dog is doing good on the... Why aren't you firing? Oh. Dog is doing good on the... Come on, recharge, recharge. There we go. There it is. Beautiful. Cool. Well, I'm glad you guys are excited for it. I don't know much about it. I've kind of like stopped watching movies. I suck at it. There was one movie. Well, there's two movies coming out this week that I want to see. I want to see Deadpool and I want to see Zoolander 2. Definitely interested in both of those. But then there was a movie coming out next month I thought I wanted to see too, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I went through a bunch of stuff that's on Hulu. There's like tons of stuff that I need to watch. Beam gem? I don't want a beam gem. It's loading up my gems, my useless gems right there. Yeah, I know another person who doesn't like Zoolander Gator. To me, it's like hilarious, and I don't get how people don't even like it. But there are definitely people. Brian from Paul's stream doesn't like Zoolander at all. Yeah, I got a present mild, but it was just a stupid beam gem. Why am I like not moving at all, even though 1/10 of my ship is actually in there? Good job, dog. I'd actually guess this game actually might be a bit easier with one person because the dog is really, really, really good on the shield. Like, probably better than any human would be. Yeah, I hope the second one doesn't suck. Like comedy movies that wait too long for a sequel have like really sucked recently. Like I didn't see it, but I guess Dumb and Dumber 2 really was not very good. There was another one now that I can't remember, of course, but. Man, I'm gonna fly away. Then I'm gonna fire at these things. Damn it. The dog sucks at protecting from those things, though. Let's kill this dude. Kill this guy. Fire at that one. See if he can actually block it. He did. Yeah, I mean they're both like that, but I love that kind of humor. You don't like the Dumb and Dumber movies? Neither of you like Dumb and Dumber? Terrible. I don't think Monkey likes Dumb and Dumber either. I love Dumb and Dumber. Nope. Oh, I always think that those ladders connect and they don't. That saw is so cool for close-up enemies. That's one thing the metal blade is actually good for. I'm still 2 bunnies short, so I must have to go check something else out. It's probably on that far end. That sucks. I have to go all the way over there. I say bunnies. I think this world is frogs. The first world was bunnies. We're just flying. I'm not going to stop and kill things for a while. So, you just do a good job on the shield, dog. Yeah, that T-Mobile commercial with Drake was funny. I don't really like Drake, but I like that commercial. I don't dislike Drake. I just don't know anything about him, you know. Like I don't think I can name one of his songs. But the commercial was funny, yeah. And Kevin Butler was in it too. Okay, now let's go ahead and fight some of these dudes since we're getting closer. Yeah, that saw blade is amazing. I said it earlier, I like the Dan Marino and Alec Baldwin commercial. I thought that was goofy, but in a funny way. Where are these last two guys? Stupid rabbits. Oh, I didn't see that one. I definitely didn't do a good job of paying attention to all the commercials. Like, it's weird watching a sports game and, like, having to pay attention to every second of it. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? Because it feels like this is where they were. Oh, I didn't realize the top left corner was still covered. I'm stupid, but at least I know where to go now. Like, I'm used to in sporting events talking with people during commercials and stuff, you know, and you get in that habit, like, you want to, you know, you want to stay and watch the game when the game's on, but you also want to watch the commercials, and sometimes you have to go to the restroom, or you have to make a drink, or you have to go get some food, or all that stuff. And so I'm, like, really bad at actually remembering to watch all the commercials and pay attention when the commercials come on. Honestly, with that game, it would have been better to go to the bathroom and do all that sort of stuff during the game, though. Metal gem. Get the hell out of here. Give me a power gem. My ship would be so wonderfully powered if I could get 3 more power gems instead of all these stupid metal and beam gems. The nice thing about the commercials, you can always watch them the next day. Especially at work. It gives you something to do if you're bored at work and can actually get on YouTube or whatever. I'll probably do that a little bit tomorrow. Don't hit that thing. I know there's bunnies over here. Don't try to pretend there's not bunnies. Wow, this isn't going well again. Yeah, it was. I mean, I do like good defense. You know, I don't know. And there was good defense, but I don't know. Denver's offense was terrible. I still don't think Denver wins. I think Carolina wins. Like, if they played that game 10 times, I think Denver wins 3. Carolina wins like 7 times out of 10. I know I just sound like a hater, and I'm kind of biased because you guys know I don't like Denver. But to me, they're such an unimpressive Super Bowl champion. I'm not nearly as sold on their defense as some people are. Yeah, super sloppy. And, oh man, the penalties. And Carolina had so many pre-snap penalties, too, that would just cost them 5 yards. That would put them in, like, 2nd and 15 or, you know, third and 10 instead of 3rd and 5. And then they had 2 terrible punt return penalties. Terrible punt return penalties. Unsportsmanlike conducts on both sides. That holding on 3rd down, the game was basically over if Denver kicked a field goal. but like it let the Broncos run another minute and a half off the clock and score a touchdown. Like just so many bad mistakes everywhere. Bad throws, both sides, just terrible throws. Cam Newton had some terrible throws in the beginning. Peyton had 2 or 3 that should have been picked off. I think he only actually threw 1 interception to that defensive end. But Peyton had like 3 that could have been picked off. Drop passes. All that fun stuff. The officiating wasn't bad, at least. They, for the most part, let them play. Like, I mean, the penalties were justified. Like, they were pre-snap penalties, and they were personal foul penalties. Although, I don't know. The taunting penalty on the Broncos early seemed kind of like bullshit. And that face mask penalty was garbage. Like, he admits he intentionally did that. Because it only cost him a yard. Anyways, we got all the rabbits finally. Yeah, and so the Broncos basically just running out the clock starting in the third quarter. And I mean, it makes sense, their defense is where their bread and butter was, but they didn't want to like make big mistakes on the offensive side. So I get it, but like they had no desire to play offense after like halfway through the third quarter. Von Miller did play a hell of a game. I didn't realize he was so young. I thought he was older. I thought he'd been around the league a lot longer. But I guess he was drafted the same year as Cam Newton, so good God. Shield guy, come on, dude. I'm just trying to, puff it to the end, but it's probably a bad idea. Beam gem. Worthless. Give me a power gem. Yeah, Peyton had nothing to do with that victory. Which is fine. I mean, there's definitely been Super Bowls where the quarterbacks had nothing to do with the victory. Yeah, you living in Indianapolis is probably a way different situation. Or in Indiana. That level took a long ass time. Oh, I do have one more level. I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream for now. I thought I was at the boss and I was going to fight the boss on stream, but I have another level, but I definitely need to eat before I play another 30 minutes of anything. So thank you everyone for showing up. I appreciate it. Let's just go ahead and fire, because I have to restart this area anyway when you start back over. But thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, I mean, they're usually 15 to 20. The problem with that level, Guardian Owl, was that I explored in a bad... Like, I could have shaved probably 5 minutes off. It would have been like a 25. It's still long, but I explored in a bad path. I left the thing on the far end for last when I should have picked it up first. Anyways, this has been Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime. I might stream a little more later on, here in maybe an hour or so after I eat, a game called Adios, which is like a space exploration game that's kind of cool. I'm kind of really, really stuck, so it might not be the most entertaining stream, but I might stream some of that too. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching.